What's up, everybody? I'm Brandon Gordon Gab of GabGames.com, and this is The Sims 4. I got me some chili. I got some water somewhere. Oh, excuse me. And The Sims 4. Hmm. Turkey chili. So, you guys, let's talk about stuff. Um, let's see what's a good topic. Y'all want to keep it in the video game world? Y'all want to go real world? You want to go my life? Where y'all want to go with it? I'm off today. I worked 19 out of the past 24 hours. Like, you get a break. I could come in. Like, y'all call their ass. Can you come in anytime you want? We don't give a shit, nigga. Bring your ass. Like, I want to overdo it. Like, yeah, motherfuckers need rest. Yeah, true, true, true. Like, bring your ass in. Be there tomorrow. And I'll be there Friday. Like, come on, buddy. So this is my Sims household. This is my home where me and my daughter lives. This is me, Brandon Gordon Gab, and this is my daughter. A representation of my real daughter. So this is a representation of my household. A bit, you know. Even though technically I live at my mother's house still. I can't say live at. Well, you know, still at my mother's. I can put it like that because we don't live together, you know. Anyway, but it's my 16-year-old kid. I'm a single dad of a 16-year-old girl. Trying to make ends meet. I thought that was Ghost. So I was like, go, go, Ghost! Almost looked like the chick from whatchamacallit, The Ring. All right, so what you got going, buddy? The hunger, the hunger. Um, so yeah, Sunday, to find something to do. You had friends over yesterday. Clean up. Clean your shit up.
Spinay.
You'll use the bathroom. Uh, and you eat. Got leftovers still. Yep. After I eat, go on a lift. Play the game a bit. Chill out. It's my off day. I could do laundry. I do have laundry to do. Wash my drawers. Wash my sheets. new sheets on the bed. Well, I'm so mad. Yesterday, on the way home, I stopped at the gas station and I'm like, let me get what I need before I go home. I grab I grab me the stuff I need.
Oh.
I use the ATM. I grab the stuff I need. I clean up the shit. You had friends over yesterday. It's your turn to clean today. Get all that shit clean. Like, true. Okay. So I clean that shit yesterday. Don't bother me. Oh, thank you. Oh, kid. So, life. Life. I forgot what I was talking about just now.
Rooksta.
Arabella.
Stoon Rebus.
Single dad representation of my
Good
household.
face. Una turb.
I'm a single dad
Still nay.
trying to make it out in this world,
Barnay.
trying to
Bocana yum.
deal with love and all this other shit. So this right here is a virtual representation of that, which isn't necessarily tangible for me at the moment, just given living conditions. I didn't invite your ass in.
Luna.
I'll go find something to do. Where the hell this lady go? Walking all through my house. Oh, boss lady. What the hell are you? No, you ain't working. No reason. I ain't gonna say, right? There's no reason for you to know. Be neighbor or something, right? Don't mean that it's like that. Keep moving. Right. Hi, it's fine. Right. What are your intentions? Never mind. Right. Action. And group. Just make sure that lady goes into my house. don't know what to do. So it's tough. It's tough. And like I still live with your mama, except I told you my bills, baby, you wouldn't believe me.
Ah. Ooh. Chumcha.
But just still have life.
Frigga.
Now you live with your mama.
Yibsy.
You almost 40.
Ooh. Ah. You. Ooh.
All right.
Evie.
And the ones that don't matter to on the little bit on the desperate
Oh.
end. Move in with me, baby.
Ooh. Yum.
Um, you have to kick y'all out. Uh, now, I want to know who you want, what type of people you like around you first and begin with. Yeah, nope, hell no. Right, Sunday too. She cleaned up, have some friends over. It's fine.
Ha Ooh,
Ah,
open nay. Aha.
right, age, all of that.
Ha Ooh.
Maybe first year of college,
Ah.
right? Second year of college be too much because she in her second year of high school.
Aha.
Like I met a senior my first year. That was cool,
Oh,
right?
Cardool.
Because you all cohabitate the same building.
Sula. Mwah. Ah. Ha So, Yabar.
Right. It's a big camp and you bound to meet. Right? First year of college or something. All right, cool. Giving you a sophomore. Hey, y'all, what we playing?
Bemmy bars. Noi.
A four-player
Uh-huh.
game. I played video games growing up. You tell me that bullshit.
Yibs! Glosh, glosh, super beneem.
Ruth A. Pronema. Yeah, Bemmy bars.
Guys, hell y'all going? Where I can see it. Where I can see it. Nah, they about to eat chili. Yeah, that's me. That's that. Fuck y'all going? I'm just checking.
Oh.
So,
Uh-huh.
I think it was a good woman in my life.
Oh, perfa fazoo.
Representation of my household, basically. My mother, my daughter, my little cousin, and then my other cousin. Whoops. Me.
Rorama. Boma.
Not my household, of the house I live in. Even though one of my cousins, they say kid one or two. Yeah, that's kid one.
Krasha. Zomas.
My cousin don't
Bunavush.
live with us. My daughter don't live.
Panay.
Jima.
Gobi Gob.
He's staying with us for a minute.
Tromus Goofa. Way Bo.
That's where I live, not my household.
Parpanay Chobaba.
My household is me and my daughter. I don't have a woman of the household.
Ah.
That's who live under the roof versus the household. Are you?
Lamis Poopa Turd. Yerby Xerxes.
All right. With this, take your ass on. Where's the other kid? All right. No, you ain't hanging around here all day, buddy. Take your ass on.
Metzel.
Jenkta Sipula.
All right. Spend 30 minutes, an hour, hang out.
Oh, Flina Bully. Ha.
Outside of that, take your ass on. Shut up and find something to do, kid. Don't bother me. Hey, we wanna not bother the hell out of me. That's what you wanna do. So I need a good woman in my life, but I don't have time. Or actually, I don't have the energy to date. I can't say I don't have time. I could find time to date. I don't have the energy to date because ah, this shit take a lot out of you. Put it like that to avoid all the negative thoughts. This shit take a lot out of you.
Fwibe Flintus.
Right now, I need if I could find a good woman, I would. But if I could lay pipe to like 3 of them, or if I could lay pipe to one and date multiple, it'd be cool. But I don't like to sleep around first.
Swabius.
That should be.
Darfnio. Goliath. Swabius.
So, that's if I think with my dick.
Volushoka.
I need a good woman in my household.
Tisu. Kanoi. Huh? Yims. Quam say ba.
Ooh, rip.
So.
So it's pretty. Figure it out. Much. Pretty prissy girls. Those my type, really, really. Well, if I could find one that's more grounded, it would be great. All right, it's nothing wrong with being pretty, prissy,
Wait.
princess cut.
Spin do.
You know, evolve into a queen type of thing.
Sloofa Warmba.
But
Stern Zerpa Nooch.
it all depends
Barazakuni.
because
You're
a lot of women
Grika.
think queen comes with bad bitch
Hey,
attitude.
Wes. Chabe Sturka.
Like
Looks
it
like
comes with
Bama.
boss
you.
lady confidence. You know, it comes with boss lady confidence.
Jinkta
It doesn't come with
Sifu.
bad bitch attitude. It's a difference. So it's just my type. You know, because I love to. I'm an affectionate person. You know, and I show my love and affection in multiple ways. And spoiling my woman is one. When I say spoiling, it's not just with what she wants. I want. But she won't have to go too long with wanting much. Like what you want now? I don't know what I want. I want to do something right. The problem is that you're just bored at this moment because you don't really want anything because you got what you need. Like I just want some fun. That's why girls just want to have fun, right? So, right. Queen comes with boss lady attitude, not bad bitch mentality. Right? Just brushed you the other day. Just want to rough them up a little bit, get them riled up. Practice that shit. All
Witoonie.
Zombo Frisbee.
What you doing over there?
Oh.
You talking to strangers? Stranger danger.
Dag dag.
Don't get your ass kicked.
Smind.
Fuck that shit. And be like, where were you when your daughter was kidnapped? Out there chasing bitches. Do my job.
Boo. Oh, Zar. Quaste.
Hell you doing?
Oh, Chifa.
Bust in. Just look.
Ringoya. Fame.
Wow, thought. Shut up. No, I didn't say nothing. Say something.
Noi.
What? Shut up.
Snatu. Rootsta. Luta.
That's me though.
Gibbs.
Say something and then shut up. Now you bored, ain't you? Leave me alone.
You missed.
Right? I know I can't come bother you because I'm bored. Right? Like let's watch a movie. Let's do something. I don't want to. Hell you want to do then? And go to the mall and spend some money. You know what? You're right. You don't want to do shit. Yeah, you think money grow on trees? Get you a job first. All right, fine. Can I get a job? No.
Oh.
Your only job is to go to school and get good grades.
Nah, Fringus. Nah.
Like, what do you want?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yibs.
I was looking at these cute pants.
Darkness. Gorbella.
Nah, bullshit. You're not ordering shit online.
Lola.
You
Oh,
are not ordering shit
bravo.
online.
Mm.
You know why? How they fit. I didn't know. Dad got to pull dad check when it comes to clothes. So I'll take you shopping. And if you don't want to get, you don't want to get the shopping. A lot of shopping is good. That's that's on you. I'll play that shit. I'll play that shit.
Oh, ugh.
I have not showered today. Friday. I don't got it. Today is Thursday, right?
Utso. But really, wait. Ugh.
I go in and get this break. What you doing over there, old man? I'm just getting back.
Nah, Fringus. Nah.
Now, you want to see some butt? How about man butt? That's a hairy ass. What's up, boss? Everything out of season around here? take your ass to bed. Sleepover. Influence of people.
Jenkta Zipula.
These are my guards. Guys, warm up here.
Cube. Kuzip. Fwiz. Orb. Tanib Sarbzo.
Guard tower. Probably make you guys a guard tower. Well, because they come alive. The scarecrows come alive. And you could keep them on the lot without them needing to be a member of the household. Because I'm rich, bitch. I'm a fucking big time. goddamn rug. This don't have a light in here neither. Just noticed that. I didn't have that when I first built it. Different desk. Because that's what the Raven thing. Nah, shit. When we do got shit. Fuck we want shit for. That's what keep that money tree right there. I could do copy paste though. Now, call the snoozing. Somebody's supposed to be paying attention. Here come the boss, y'all. What am I paying you guys for? That's That's our security booth. I need to extend it slightly. Okay, so that's our guard booth. Switch out. Right. Let's go down here, boss. These are our guards. That's why sometimes you might see the scarecrows moving around. Taking eyes. Big. So, it ain't easy out here.
Pepsi-O C. Meat to roats. Choop, Kuzip. Ibada wig, Ob. Choop, Chief. Ibada wig, Ob. Choop, Chief.
Because you ain't got beef with anybody doesn't mean that the police don't need to exist.
Choop.
Oh, wrong person.
Jibes.
You make use of the space.
Aha. Kalusibafa.
Who wants the Seto Kaiba special? Can I make a site? Can I bedazzle it out? $3.55 to me.
Zipula.
They go right in the middle. Blue. Get it while it's hot. Because I'm not like as dad. If I'm telling you you're shopping and you like you're gonna dad up the clothes, so I don't want the clothes. That don't come to me when it's time for clothes.
Uh-huh. Ah, so bay.
Is to take you shopping. If you don't want nothing, that's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Nipso.
You know what I mean?
Huh. Ah. Huh? Mushka. Sepoya. Uh-huh.
Right? Because it'll take a kid or a person out of the mood to want shit. Because they're like, I can't get it how I want. I can't wear it how I want.
Huh.
Or either you get it or you don't. So you can't say I didn't. You're going to learn to get the good while the getting is good. Or you might not get anything. When you need, at that point, it's because you need and you're only going to get what you need.
Ah.
Because when I told you when you needed it, you're like, nope, it's not what I want. But now you want is that you want the thing that you need.
Yes. Fee maps.
Right. Don't play that shit.
Fwebe Flintus.
That's a dick. Shut up. You're lucky. It's kids that don't get shit. Especially kids that call their dads dicks.
Oh.
I could have swore I put that up. You didn't put it up when I told you to. That's the other stuff, right? So let's clean up.
Yibsy.
Oh, boyo. Huh. Smeeb. Spina.
Aha! Ha! Frigda. Ooh.
All depends on how I feel. If it's hot in the summer and we ain't got no central air, then I take one before I go to bed and one when I wake up. But if it's like the winter, it's not super hot and humid. If I take one before I go to bed, I don't need to take one in the morning. All depends on weather, how much you sweat. All right, nice. You're gonna change anyway. Just because that's how this shit works. Like timing. So, kid, what's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter, you? Mm-hmm. Excited to learn about some shit? Bad dream? The acne? Is it the mustache?
Garda.
Bernable.
Oh, you gotta talk to me, kid.
Scooped up.
Just representation in my household. She has a mother. She lives with her mother, but her mother's not a part of my household. She's not the woman of my household. So, this is my house. I'm a single father raising a daughter. No, no, not really. I don't have nobody helping me outside. Like, when I say helping me, my mother helps a little bit, but for the most part, I'm outnumbered. I get jumped. That's her grandbaby. And then my mother got her friends. And to be like, my brother, I got one brother that's not that people aren't active, but he's the cool uncle. You know, it's different from like, here's what, here's how my household is. Here's what I need. If I say one thing, grandma and friends and mama Oh, she's a little girl. Let her be. Get what I'm saying? So I get jumped. I'll have a woman in my household like, hey, this is how we're raising the kids. But I got your back on whatever call you make. I always face opposition with whatever call I make. He's a single man that lives with his mom. Kind of is the attitude. Shut up, but we got this. Like, you pissing me off with it. Like, you don't run my household. It's my child. I raise my child. That's how I raise my child. I could raise her to be like, you know, Robin Banks is cool. It's not cool for me to raise her like that, but I got the right to raise her like that because she might have to grow up to be the best bank robber ever. It's all how what you apply to your children. If I teach her how to rob banks properly, she won't have to worry about getting caught. But if I never teach her how to rob banks and she robbed banks, I was a bad dad. But that's given if I knew how to rob banks. Knowledge and what you pass on is a part of your household in raising your child. It's the reason I'm teaching you this or telling you this from experience and what I know. Like with the phone thing, she wouldn't have a phone until about now, turning 16. Actually, technically, when she go to high school. Before high school, what you need a phone for? At high school, just because now you on the school bus and shit, you know, after school programs and things, need to be able to get a hold of you. But before, you tucked. You don't need it. Everything you could do on the phone, you could do on a tablet when you get near Wi-Fi. As long as you're near Wi-Fi, outside of being at a fast food spot, you're somewhere safe. Because you shouldn't have to be anywhere without your parent at that age. You get what I'm saying? If you're always supposed to be attached at my hip as my kid, you don't need a cell phone. Your auntie, your grandma, whoever can call me. Tablet and cell phone. The tablet is used to create. Maybe watch some movies, some shows, but it's used to create. That's the whole point of convincing parents and stuff that smartphones were necessary. Like I got a whole computer in my hand. I could make videos, I could make animations, I could make beats, I could make. It just happened that you could call me on what I can make. So the iPad, I tablets are supposed to be used as a creative device for children or for the working person to teach a kid how to use one because of their creativity puts a lot of power in their hand. So, from the ages of about 5, maybe 4, 5, to your first year of high school, all you need is a tablet or a tablet and a computer. High school is when you get a cell phone. But no, got to combat me on the cell phone. Just because I said no cell phone, motherfuckers went and bought her a cell phone. The fuck you talking about? This ain't your household. That's why she pays the phone bill. Because it ain't my household, it's your household. It's a call for your household. You know? But that's as a parent. That's just me, my household, being a parent. Part of the topic of conversation. Has nothing to do with a particular kid. It's just me as a parent. Because it opens up the conversation. Given living. Because I'm a single dad. Raising a girl. So I have the right to speak on the topic as a parent. It's not just my household. I just think that it should be, it's just common sense. Tablet in the game system. And you can't have any social media apps until you turn 17, 18. That should be the normal, that should be the standard. Like at the age of 13, 14, using LimeWire, I ended up with a catalog of underage titties. Not thinking nothing of it. I typed in the search bar, 14-year-old titties, whatever age I was. And it popped up on LimeWire and Napster. No, but those things were the first kind of social media. I ain't gonna say first kind of, but it's different. It's weird. But yeah, this is the type of shit you can find on the internet. So no social media sites, because now no social media sites and no what you call it, no chat type shit, unless it's super restricted to where you gotta be this age and shit, kind of verify shit. Because I remember being in MSN chat rooms and AOL chat rooms and all types of shit. Because the internet was new. But as a generation that grew up on it and understand the dangers and how we were lucky and how to add more safety measures, we should change the standard. Like I said, between 5 and high school, kids should only need a tablet. If somebody needs to call your kid, like who needs to call your kid outside your siblings and your parents? They could call your phone. Not until you could leave a kid somewhere by themselves. Like, can I please, please, please go to the mall with my friends? And then I think you should just get them a smartwatch. no camera, Bluetooth into their phone. I mean, Bluetooth into their earpiece, double as a tracking device, like an ankle monitor type shit. Because we have to, modern times require modern solutions, in the words of Dave Chappelle. As a father, like body wise, my God, whole different conversation. But like I was saying, this here, it's just I don't know. It's modern time require modern solution. Kids shouldn't get a cell phone until you can leave them somewhere, and even then, they should just get a smartwatch because naked pictures and all this other shit. Smartwatch that only you can call type shit. Who's connected to the network to be the new government phone. Remember how you used to have them little prepaid phones? You had to buy minutes, so you couldn't waste your minutes calling people. The minutes, right? It was just for your parents to get in contact with you. It wasn't for you to talk to everybody, right? It was just for your parents to get in contact with you. It's the same thing for you and your parents to talk back and forth at this age, as a 16-year-old girl. If you want to talk to anybody, they got to call my phone. I got to screen them first. But the fact that she got a cell phone and she had a cell phone ever since she was 5, it's attached to her fucking hands now. Maybe not 5, maybe like 8. It's attached to her hands now. So every time I'm like phone check and all this other shit, it's a big issue as a dad. She's like, I don't get it. Like, shut up. That age had girls sending me all types of pictures. That's when camera phones just started being the thing too. Don't tell me no bullshit. And her mother like, she felt like it's an invasion of privacy and blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up. We wouldn't have this problem if you didn't give her a phone. Want to act like you weren't never a kid. I got you sent me some naked pictures. No, Polaroid. Remove cameras from tablets for kids. You know, Polaroid. Go back to the digital camera with the Polaroid. If they want pictures, right? As kids, they want to take pictures. Here you go with a digital printer. Right, the tablet shouldn't have any cameras because who the fuck needs to see you? You're still a kid sheltered by the household. As you get older, your electronic devices should evolve with you. You know, you turn 18, then when you turn 18, here you go. Here's your phone, your tablet. You know, they all got front-facing cameras and cameras on the back and all this other shit, so you could video chat and all this other shit now and be a little bit more social. Like, I ain't got no choice but to let you be social, type of thing. Old enough to get out. You know, I could put you out, but I really give a kid that 4 years of college. I tell my daughter, you got that 4 years of college to be babied. You don't have to worry about anything. After that 4 years of college, whether you go or not, then we start, real world in your ass out. You know, it's no more just pay your phone bill, you know, a little bit of money here for rent. It's we need rent money. We need, you need to pay your car off, your car repairs. You need to worry about shit like that. Like what? And that's 24, 22, 18, yeah, 19, 20, 21, 22. Right? Now you really need a job. You need a job. Not just I could work a day or two, get my nails done, pay my phone bill. I could work a day or two a week. Now you need to worry about that 40-hour work week. Because you're like, how the fuck am I going to get my car fixed? How the fuck am I going to get gas? How the fuck am I going to pay my car note? Which hopefully is paid off by then. Right. Now you got to get into that 40-hour work week. Work up, start from 20, 25 hours up to that 40 over the next 3, 4 years. Just we're gonna need a little bit more. All I'm giving you now, I can get my own. Like you get it whenever you're ready. But it's a lot of people I've seen that believe it's fine to kick out their kid at 18. It's my way or the highway. Get out of here or get out. My way or the highway. There's no compromise. Shut the fuck up and listen. You're not grown. There's some parents that can't let go a little bit. I don't care if you are grown. You're not grown. When it's okay, you're grown, but let me help you mature. You know, and that's a problem. I'm not one of those fathers that's going to be on. That's like I tell my daughter all the time. Here's my plans and my expectancy for you. Here's how I plan on handling the next few years. You graduating out of high school, you going to college, and getting out on your own. It's just like I told y'all, 4 years. You got 4 years of college. You can decide if you're going to go to college, where you want to go, if you want to go away, if you want to stay. If you want to stay, you can decide if you want to live with me or your mom until you can get on your plate. By the end of the 4 years, we expect you to at least be able to contribute more, if not get your own place. Right? You want to live with me? You want to live with your mom? You want to go here? What do you want to do? Is to help formulate a plan and help guide you and steer you into what you want to do and become who you want to become. But these are the standards here. If you want my help. Because I can't do it for you. But if you want my help, you gotta at least do it yourself. You gotta at least put in your own work. Can't come to me, Daddy. No, 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 no. It's not that bull. It's not that. Like, Dad, I was doing this and I was doing that. Then I was doing this and I got stuck and I need help. Okay, fine. If I can, here's what I could do. I could do this, I could do that. Then, maybe if you do this too, we should be able to get it. And if not, then we might need help. You know? But I tell my daughter all the time, you got 4 years. Throughout high school, you don't need a job. You got everything you need. You might want extra shit, but that comes with being able to provide for yourself. And you're not ready to do all of that yet. You know? Like, I mean, AP classes and all this shit. Like, yes, CC. I understand. That's why you don't have time for none of that other shit. Do you got straight A's, motherfucker? No. Well, it sounds like you got shit to work on outside of worrying about this. Because this is the only thing you need to worry about. Right? If I was one of those parents, like anything less than straight A's because you ain't got shit to worry about is unacceptable, I'll be an asshole. You ain't got to worry about bills. You ain't got to worry about teen pregnancy. You ain't got to worry about none of all this shit. Where you gonna eat? How you gonna eat? Where you gonna eat? Where you gonna live? Roof over your head. You don't got to worry about none of that shit. Development. That's a lot of pressure. Where do you fit socially? Your friends. Where do you fit within your friend group? At the age where boys are noticing girls, girls are noticing boys. Like, you might not want to deal with all of it too fast, but at the same time, you still want to be noticed. Because who don't want to be liked? You know what I mean? This is life. You're at that stage of life. So to say that she don't have any type of pressures on her is fake and false. That's why I'm not one of those parents. All you got to worry about is straight A's. Because you're developing into the base of the individual you want to be. Through elementary school, we're going to say you're developing your personality type. Are you shy? Are you outgoing? Are you erratic? Are you violent? Are you happy all the time? Are you an emo? Are you sad? Like, are you this, right? And then that's what dominates your personality? What emotion dominates your personality? And then you take that emotion or whatever it is that dominates your personality, and you find a social group, like, again, I just like being sad because sad is cool for me. So you with the emo kids because you deal with emotions different. You just like to deal with emotions. Sadness is just the fastest way for you to deal with emotions. Like, I just thought black was cool. Like, now you're goth. Or a white girl that won a lot of black ding-a-ling. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, like, I just thought black was cool. Goth kid. They dabble in 50 Shades of Black. You know what I'm saying? Like, happy people tend to be with the pep squad, cheerleaders. All right, let's go. We can do it. She's a hoe. It's okay. She touched her toes, you know? Just some places I won't go. but they're still, all energetic and happy. It's just who they are, you know? So then after you get into social groups, you figure out how those social groups all interact within the real world. You know, for the most part, if you're part of the pep squad, then you either do make a good boss or at the very least you're a good receptionist. Customer service. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. All right, what you're looking for is to the left and then to the right. And then once you figure out all of that, they're like, all right, put it together and make something happen for yourself. That's college. Now apply whatever you did to make it happen for yourself throughout college to the rest of the world. That's the development of people through school. Right? Sometimes educate. What are we being educated on? You like useless facts. Who was the 23rd president? Nobody, not a lot of people knows off the fucking top of their head. But if I'm in a situation where we're doing trivia, I'm going to find somebody that knows that type of trivia. Put them on my team because it's utilization of resources, and sometimes people are the best resource. I'm not going to say sometimes, most times, because that's how societies are made, working together as a community to make shit happen. Selling people is illegal. All depends on how you sell it, because it's a manager's job to sell you to a company. Agent, right? Send Let's sell you as an employee to this company. So it's all weird. Money makes Money is our currency of trade. One day money might go out of style and water might become scarce. So water might be a source of trade, the new currency one day, due to the rarity of diamonds or how, naturally mined diamonds is what makes them so rare, so valuable because they're so rare. The rarer, like the rarer something is, the more expensive it is because you don't come across them often. Currency is just something that we have abundance of for us to get things that are rare. You know why we used to trade leaves before? Because we use leaves to wipe our ass. At least that's what I want to believe. Softer leaves were valuable for our bums. So we trade leaves for resources. I got these soft leaves for your asshole. That's why in prison and shit, they like toilet paper and all this shit is used as currency. At least so I've heard. What's rare that a person can't get? How much is that worth? Well, one of these is worth your whole commissary for the next 3 months because it's rare to get. That's what money is used in replace of. The way to get money is time. Time is money. Spend this amount of time doing a task or complete a task for money. You can complete a task or you could do a task. A job is just doing the task. You might work at a factory. You're not completing the task because the factory is meant to keep pumping and pumping and pumping. It's not supposed to be completed. The job is not supposed to be completed. If the job is completed, then you have a shitty factory. You have a shitty product. Right. It's not supposed to close down because it's something that people are supposed to use over and over again. So use that time of something that's endless in order to make money because it needs to keep running. Or you can complete a task. For example, we could use building a house versus building houses. My construction crew build houses, but I'm building a house for a person. They have a particular task they need done. They need a house built. They pay you to build the house and the company after that house is built. But because houses always need to be built, you can always have a construction company. Job and career field. All depends on which one you want to do because a job is a job to some people, right? A job is, we got this house we need to build. The crew got a house we need to build, and the project lasts 3 months. You're just working a job. Career is a month and a half into this job. I already got the next job lined up for when this job ends. And then after that one ends, I got this job lined up. That's a career because it never stops. You already thinking about the next step. Some people only think about the job. All right, that's the difference between the person that owned the company and the person that worked for the company. I made construction a career. You made construction a job. You get what I'm saying? I ain't got time to worry about when I'm gonna get my next job. While I'm doing this job, I'm working on the next job, talking to the locals. Here, take my card, take my card, take my card, take my card. You know what? I could do that for you. Actually, I could get a crew. We could get that in there for you in the next 2 days. Multiple crews, multiple jobs working at the same time. That's career versus they just want me to carry these bags from here to here until the end of this construction job. Like you gonna go to the next site? I don't know, man. That's up to them. Right now, I'm taking it on a site by site basis. That's a job because you don't even know where the next one's gonna come, or if you're gonna be on the next one. But again, I got here by talking about tablets, phones. Because it's life. Anyway, I gotta poop.